right, hello 9-Round Nation. Today, Kevin Hurricane Hudson's here with Drew, the Captain Stauffacher. We're gonna take you through some spinning moves. Now, at 9-Round, we normally do a spinning side kick and we'll do a spinning back fist. So we're gonna teach you a couple of different ways to approach these techniques to keep you injury-free and maxing out your workout, having a blast. Now, the spinning back fist and the spinning side kick, virtually footwork-wise, they're done the same way. We've got two ways we do it. We have an elementary version, we have a little more advanced version for the more advanced 9-rounder. So let's talk about the spinning side kick and the elementary version of the footwork, because we want to keep your knees safe and make sure you don't injure yourself trying to make this happen. So let's say Drew and I are in our stance, we're in our fighter stance, the normal 10, 12, and 2 stance. Drew and I both have our target at 12 o'clock right in front of us. Now, to make this happen, we're going to take 2 preliminary steps. The first step, we're going to take our left foot and step away from the target, pulling our feet not necessarily together, but kind of about a little less than shoulder width apart. So the first step is this. Now, since we've turned, we're going to look over our right shoulder and we're going to do our side kick with our right leg and then plant it in front of us, and then we can push it back just like so. So you see there's a couple of steps you have to do to make this turn be safe and effective. And remember, you always want to look over the shoulder of the leg you're kicking with. The rule, I know Drew and I talk about this a lot, the rule with spinning kicks or spinning techniques is you got to see your target before you can hit your target. If you don't see it, you're not going to hit it. So let's look at this again. So our first step is 1, we turn. Now look, we're hitting with our right leg, so we're looking over our right shoulder, we side kick, and we plant it. Then we push it back, we're back in our stance. This is a really elementary way to get this done, but do it safely. Let's watch Drew do it again. 1, he steps away. Now notice he turns his body, looks over this shoulder, because this is the leg he's kicking with. 2, he kicks, he plants, and then he returns it back to his original position, all right? Now I realize he's turning his back toward the target. I get it, but this is just a very simple way to teach a beginner to do this safely. And because when you hear the word spinning, it's kind of scary. I'm spinning. Most people lose their balance when they spin. This way, he's not going to lose his balance because look, his feet are there. He's doing a side kick, virtually really the only way there is to do a side kick, and we teach that initially. So now he's got the technique down pat. He can add this spin when he needs to. You know, if this is programmed into the workout, the trainer can take his time and make sure that it's done a safe way. So let's watch Drew do it one more time. Turn, kick, plant, push back. Very good. Let's do it again. Turn, kick, plant, push back. Very good. So that's the elementary way to do the spin on a spinning side kick. All right, we're back. Now we're going to cover the spinning side kick with a little more advanced footwork. Now make sure you don't try this until you're ready. Now earlier we did the more elementary version, which I would recommend doing that until you get really, really comfortable and really in tune with how that spin works and not losing your balance, all right? Now, Drew's done this a lot, so he's pretty good at it. So when we do our spinning side kick with a more advanced footwork, we're not gonna take multiple steps. We're just gonna do it all in one step, one fell swoop, really fast. Now, Drew, he's gonna do it a little slower to start with, but basically he pushes off the rear leg and he rotates on one foot, and now right here he fires a side kick, boom. But notice he was seeing the target before he let the side kick go. You never wanna fire the technique looking the other direction, okay? So here, people say, well, do you spin on the ball of the foot, the heel of the foot? I wouldn't think about that as much as I would think about the kicking foot, because really, physiologically, this is going to take care of itself because it'll happen the way it's supposed to happen. So Drew sometimes seems to spin on his ball of his foot more than he does his heel, which is fine. Sometimes I spin a little more on my heel because that's the way I was taught. But let them decide. But focus on the kicking leg, the leg that's making contact with the target. That's what you focus on, all right? So watch Drew again. He's going to push with his rear leg, kick, and plant. Now push back. Very good. Try it again. Kick and plant. And he's doing a really good, now we're doing this in the air, and to be honest with you, it's harder to do a spinning kick in the air than it is on a target. Because see, Drew's having to stop this thing right there so that it doesn't slide past the target, which takes a little more muscle control, and Drew's got it, so it's working. So watch again, he's pushing, kicking, and planting. Very good. He's pushing, kicking, and planting. He's still chambering the side kick like we teach to chamber a side kick. If you notice when he turns, turn and stop, I'm gonna hold you right here. See, he's still turning and chambering the side kick. He doesn't chamber it any differently. It's a side kick, but he's just put a spin before the side kick. Okay, now throw it. Boom, down, good job. All right, so that's a little more advanced version of footwork. Like I say, don't do this until you're ready and take your time with it. It's okay to do it slow. Slow is fine. I would rather you do it slow and get it down pat before you speed it up because I don't want you to injure yourself, all right? Have fun, and we'll see you in the gym.